Hello and welcome back to Lady and the Frogs. So today I'm going to sort out this chaos because this is chaos. I don't really know how much you can see of the chaos, but this is chaos. So this is our spare bedroom where obviously I keep my stock, and it's just gone nuts. So this is a donation bag which I have started, but the rest of it is just piling up and it's piling up, and I just keep putting things in here and putting things in here, and it's gone a bit stupid. So I have decided to just have a complete overhaul of this, and today has got to be the day. And I've got to do it all today because I'm at work for the rest of the week, so I really need to just pull my finger out and do it all today. I don't really know how that's going to happen. There's just stuff which I've procrastinated with. There's stuff which is... There's stuff which is stock. There's stuff which... Yeah, I just want a better situation in here. It goes up quite high. It will technically go up a bit more higher because the rainbow drawers I'm planning on putting here to try and sort out my Lego. I mean, you can see that I've got Lego here. That's stuff which is listed. That's stuff which needs sorting. This is like bricks. So I have now got myself 4 of the rainbow drawers, so I'm hoping that the rainbow drawers are going to sort out my Lego and therefore make it a bit easier for me to properly move in to doing Lego. But my mission is to just, I'm going to take everything out of here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take everything out of here so I can clean the room and then just put back in what I need. And I have got stuff which I've got to pull out. I've got a men's t-shirt. See, and I do know where things are. So men's t-shirts is there. I have a skirt which is in there, which is amalgamated with the dresses. And then what else did I sell? A dress. So yeah, so a dress is in there. So I've only got to get stuff out of there. It's silly. This is supposed to be my new, this is supposed to be like stock coming in, this. But then you can see stock coming in looks like that. Because I'm not processing stuff fast. I mean, that's a return that needs washing because it needs washing. But my stock boxes are like that, they're overflowing. So I just need to get on top of what's happening here. And I just think this is the best way of doing it because I keep doing like a cursory tidy, but it's not getting anywhere. And I know that this is going to be dirty in here. There's cobwebs up there. So I just need to get in here and get cleaning and take everything out and put everything back in an organised way. So that's today's quest. But first I've got to do the post. Right, so that's the first little bit of that done. I just thought, oh, I might as well take all like the first bit of the boxes out and then get to the bits where I've got to stuff which I have sold. And just, which proves the point, the organisation that I have is fine. I know that that's all men's shirts and t-shirts, which is very low because I never seem to have a massive stock of them. I used to have like a box of shirts, button-up shirts, and the short sleeve shirts separate. But they tend to sell through quicker now. I must just pick the stuff up which sells, or I'm just putting it on too cheap. which could be the case, as per this, which is, it is only All Saints, and I don't think that All Saints is like all that great. So that's gone on auction for £9.99. Somebody kept sending me an offer or something a lot less than £9.99. I was just like, no, it's £9.99. It's £9.99. And at that point, I hadn't had any of the sales, and I was just like, I want to get this cleaning job done. There is no way I'm going out for like a £5 order. But anyway, that's gone for yeah, £9.99. I'm just looking at the dust on everything, so this is definitely a job that needs doing. I need to go through and clean everything, because it's just generally like filthy, and you know, you do get marks on everything. I mean, you can't see on these lighter ones, but you can see on that black one. Maybe you can't, but you can see that there is dust, so they all need a wipe down. These ones, see, I've got some broken lids, so I wanted to do some changing about, and then I realised that, so I've got I've got another intact one of these, and then I've got two of these larger boxes, because for some reason these boxes are larger. I'm using the internal mic, so I feel free to move the camera. For some reason this is like really small. It's no wonder I never have enough room for the dresses there. I never realised just how much smaller that one was. It's so much smaller. These must have been the ones that I got cheap when pound stretcher was a thing, which is why they were so cheap, because they're not actually much of a capacity. Yeah, so anyway, I was hoping to sort of change the lids around, but this is just a little bit too small, so that's annoying. Anyway, the other things that I have sold, this is a Bowden skirt. This has been this is definitely a purchase from 19. Who am I trying to get? It is 19. It's 2019. So this skirt has been kicking around since then, which I thought was really nice, because I thought it was quite Art Deco, but you know, nobody else has thought that. That's gone for £4.99 auction. It's been on a big recurrent auction. And then this I have sent an offer out on. It is Fat Face. It's just a dress, just a full button-up dress, which I've only paid, like, you know, I paid £3 for that. That I probably paid £1 for, so it's not a loss. And that I paid £3 for. I don't particularly want to be like parceling everything up here, but you know, that's what's going to happen. See, this is another thing I need to do. So all my poly bags are all here, but they're all falling out, so I need to have a good tidy up of them, you know, and probably like not have stuff like blocking it. I'm hoping that a lot of this I can like throw away. I mean, obviously these boxes are really broken and they just need throwing away. There's got a lot of my Lego brick stock in. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get into these new things, but you know, we will try anyway. And you see as well is I need to be able to get to this so that I actually know what I need to order when I need to order it, because I nearly ordered a load of bubble mailers and I actually needed these with my packaging voucher, so I nearly ordered the wrong thing, and I've sent it click and collect so that I actually don't have to deal with Hermes, because I'm getting fed up of dealing with them. It's all the stupid little things, like I've got a load of Lego boxes there which I've just ended up just sneaking under there. It's not helping anything, it's not helping me get organised. Things just keep getting stuffed away, and this thing here, that up there, is chaos. I don't tend to look at that. A lot of that stuff is stuff that's come from my brother, stuff that I've sort of decluttered and then not ended up doing. I've got jigsaws that I've not ended up doing, and then just stuff which I've sort of feel like I need to deal with and then I haven't. And there's stuff like that on there as well. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous. So It's just going to be a big throwaway mission. Anyway, I just want to zoom off to the post office with these, and then I will crack on with the rest of this. I know it's going to take up the whole day, and I know that I need to get on with like listing things. I know that I need to finish my accounts, but you know, this is also a priority, and it's been put off and it's been put off. And now that I've got all these rainbow drawers which are sat there empty, it's really ridiculous. Ugh. I mean, I knew that this was I knew this All Saints was a very fat, chunky t-shirt, but that's annoying, isn't it? It fits in the large sized bubble mailer, but it's way too thick. So I've just had my soup. It's not that relaxing because I can't really see the television. Yeah, so that's the situation that we're in. Absolutely loads of stuff. Oh, let's kill the volume on that. Take the bus! Right, so yeah, this is everything that's been in that room. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous. So the intention is that I've got 3 of these, which are going in. So I've got well, there's 4 because they've got the smaller ones. There's 3 of the taller ones and then the wider one. There's a lot of stuff here. It doesn't stop there because it's all in the hallway as well. And this is where we are with this. So everything's cleared off here. Obviously, I need to do dusting. We never decorated this room when we moved in. Cobwebs up here need to come down. Yeah. See, I've damaged the top of this from just life. There's no room for this in our main bedroom. And this bedroom as well is that when we first moved in here, we did have a bed. But there was literally... It's not big enough in here for anything other than a very small single bed. And obviously, because the room is weird as well, because the building's weird. This is triangular here. This is my husband's door for his wardrobe. So there's no room for that. So the next quest I've got is to just tidy this up so that my packaging isn't chaotic and I can actually get what I want. It shouldn't be that bad, but I think there's bits there that I've got to throw away. I have already done a bit of throwing away and tidying up. So I've just tidied through my packaging that I keep in here. So that's sorted now, and I've got a fair few bits that I'm throwing away. But then obviously this is a lot to deal with, and I think a lot of this, it's like with the printer. I've kept that printer because it broke. And it's not technically broken, it's just out of alignment, but keeping hold of stuff like that isn't helpful. Chaos is still in here, so this is going back in now because I've done the cleaning. I've moved one rainbow drawer. I think I'm probably going to keep that in here because it's level with the windowsill. That's going to go there. And then obviously there's all those bits. And then, so it's clean. And obviously I have bits on here. I don't know whether to put bits on there. I've tidied through all that, obviously. I've got an empty box there because that's a really useful one, but it is bigger, so I don't really want it there. And these are going to be my Lego parts. So technically, we've sort of gained a bit more space in here, but the thing is that my boxes are now going to be piled a lot higher. And maybe I'm going to try and like keep stuff off the windowsill. The windowsill doesn't look that glamorous anyway because we have it taped up because of the Frank Spencer installation. It's really drafty, it doesn't fit properly, so that's why it's got tape on it. And I have done the ceiling that I can reach, more or less. Anyway, yeah, I've got to get everything back in here and start doing it pronto because Jay will be back soon from work and walking into chaos.
Okay, right, different mic setup. I'm hoping that this is actually going to work. So this is living room. So it's Thursday morning. Thursday, the 10th of August. So this post for tomorrow, this is my setup. So it doesn't look that different, except for the fact that, I mean, I've still got that one in here, which is filled with Lego, and I haven't even started sorting through that. But the drawers are closed. Obviously packaging and things there. It looks a bit chaotic. There's things here. So this is a project that I've found in the other room, which I've got to do because it's tie-dye and I want it for a week's time. That is, I mean, this is actually broken. This is a hard drive, which has got loads of information, but it now will not fire up. Brilliant. Yeah, so this isn't great, but you know, it's a work in progress. And then I've got this, I've got some Lego here, which I'm sorting through. These I'm using as like divides in the drawer. So I've got to go through these bits and put these bits away. See, that's at the moment, my wheels, my Lego wheels are in there. And the drawer is busted out. So I've got to try and work out which empty drawers I've got. So, yeah, I mean, it looks all right in here. It was filled with boxes. I mean, you probably just heard me reverse into some boxes. Yeah, so this is the box for my Yeti mic. And considering how annoying it's been just lately, and it doesn't seem to work very well with my new phone, I'm thinking I might keep that box in case I need it. So this is all more or less personal stuff, but there are some things like that which are bought for resale purposes. So this I need to work on as a priority. And this is what I mean, is that I am somebody who does keep boxes. So, for example, I found this box just going through things. So I've actually got my old tab in here, so I can now do a security wipe on that and sell that. Probably won't get much for it, but you know, it's boxed, it's nice. You can hear pigeons. And then obviously this, so we've got a newer Sky router here. These sell for about £5 to £10. And having done a bit of a route around I've been able to find my box. So I can sort that out and sell that. I want to go out and like pillage a pigeon now and kill it. I've also got that. I don't even know if these are like even relevant anymore. I found the box for it and then I found the thing. This is all just like personal stuff which should have been listed ages ago. So this is all sort of like stuff I've got to work through. It really annoys me, that pigeon noise, because that's the I want to have sex noise. And, you know, can't they just stop at one child? These are all, that's Mega Blocks, that's Lego, that's some books. It's all stuff that just needs doing. So these bits are sat in the living room because they're the first thing I need to work on, because if they go back in there, they just end up not being dealt with. And then one of the things which I have done a lot of is throw away boxes. Like stupid things. Like I had my box for my laptop. If I move, I'm going to put my laptop in my laptop bag, obviously. I've thrown away the box for my printer, which, you know, I was keeping hold of. And then I've got the box for the microwave, which we were keeping because we were planning on moving. And then it's just like, oh, do I really need this? Do I really need the box for my iron? I've got various boxes there, which are broken, as you can see. So, although they're nice, they're going. And then there's, look at all of this. We've, for some reason, kept loads and loads of boxes for wine glasses, most of which are now broken. I mean, those, so there was 4 of them. We've now got 1 left of that. So that was worth keeping, wasn't it? I think we've got 2 of the wine glasses left. We've got them left. Oh, can you hear this? I know you can only hear washing machine. That's the come fuck me noise. Oh, I hate it. And look, absolute jungle out here because of everything that's happened rain wise. And the moment I walk on this, I'm going to end up with itchy feet because of all the shit which is piled up. I think the pigeon's nesting underneath here on the equivalent of what these girders are, which is why we've got like little mites in here which make your feet itch every time you stand on it. But you know, I've got tomatoes, I've got cucumbers on the go. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with what we're talking about. So yeah, I'm going to take them into the bins now, and then I'm going to hoover. Washing machine's on because I've just stripped the bed again because it's just gross. I mean, I say it's gross. I just like to do the bed once a week. So that is all the stuff that's going to charity. So when I go to work later today, I will take that to charity. And then this is the room. So I'm quite happy with this. So this is all the Lego here. I've done some sorting out, but I do have some empty drawers, but the majority of them are full. I just need to work out what empty ones I've got, because I've gone in with the brick stock in here as well, like all the standard bricks and the rest of it, printed tiles. I just I don't think that, so that one's empty. I just don't think there's many empty ones here at all. Yeah, literally everything is pretty much full, but you know, there's wiggle room with it. And it does mean that in the, you know, we've now got a little bit more width space when we walk in here. And then there is a lot of stuff which is up here. Oops, my boob has popped my mic off. You know, because that's what it's here for, just popping things off. Right, so cracked box. And obviously this is like old memories. Brownie record guide. This has got lots and lots of like old stuff in it, like scrapbooks that I did when I was like 6. I need to find somewhere better for that. This is all Lego sets, part Lego set spares. So's that all needs sorting, and that actually, so all 4 of those boxes are Lego, which needs sorting, but I've just put it there because it's a to-do. Oh, everything's a to-do. Most of this is my stock, which is listed. And that's what I wanted to, that's the position that I wanted to be in. So most of that is listed stock, but some of it is pending. That and that. That and that. So the stuff which is on the top is pending. Oh, and that's new stock in. The one at the bottom is empty. So when I list those things, it will go in there. And there's a few of these smaller ones. You know, obviously I've got empty ones. There's a few of these which are also Lego sets which need looking at and sorting out. And then I've put all my Lego cleaning stuff in a box, which I think is quite organised of me. Cardboard boxes are in the corner still, because, you know, it is triangular in this room, so it's not, you know, it's a bit of a dead space, so that's why I've just shoved it there, because it just fits, and it's out of the way. So that's all tidy, as you saw me tidy. Tempted to list these, because these Selfridges bags, they do sell. That's books, working on job lots. That's also packaging, but it's tidy. And then this, unfortunately, is a whole load of new stock in. That I can pretty much work on now. That is all like sewing and stain removal. These 2 boxes are Lego. That's minifigures and that's studs. That's also some Lego which needs going through. This is all just like sets. I just need to get it all in one place. So when I've got to, you know, I will sort of get it all out and have a good look and see what I've got before I start buying more job lots. And then that is obviously stuff which is listed on eBay. This is all my job lots of Lego. So there we go. I am pleased with what I've done. This was well worth the hassle, you know, and the fact is that I didn't end up listing this week really because I did this. I mean, it's only Thursday now. I'm going to do some listing now. Obviously I've done my post, which is only 2 parcels, but this is now not a headache when I walk in here because I know what I've got here. You know, although there's stuff which isn't listed, I know that I can like pick a box up and I can tackle it without knowing that there's like loads of other stuff piled up which doesn't need to be here. But obviously the first thing I need to do is tackle what I've got in the other room. So there we are. Thank you for watching. I hope that it will motivate you to sort yours out, because I do feel a lot less overwhelmed now, although I know that I have a lot of stock that's unlisted that I need to process, and obviously I've got a lot of Lego sorting to do. I do feel like I'm sort of, yeah, in a better position now, because every time I came in here I was like, oh, what's in that box, what's in that box? But now I know where everything is. I thought I'd have more stuff to donate, but I haven't really got that much. And now we've got Ziggy the Lego frog here, who has got a nice little setup, provided he only needs the blue bricks. So yeah, I do have to go through all of these. I'm wondering whether to actually label them, but I think they look really pretty without labels on them. So do I label them? Because the thing is I pretty much learned where all my other stuff was. I did think that even though I've got 3 of these and the one in there, I did think that maybe I would end up in a situation where it wasn't that great. But I also ended up in a situation with the other one where I couldn't I couldn't necessarily open and close the drawers, because if they get too high, things get caught on them. So I've got bricks all the way up here, you know, which so that's like long length, that's standard 4x2s, and that's 4x1. I've got Technics there. I've got windscreens, doors, windows. That one's empty. That's carpets, slopes. Is that one empty at the top here? No, that one's got slopes in it as well. You see, this is it, because I've graded the slopes, and you know, I've done that thing there where I put them in colour, because it is usually colour is the issue with things like that. But then with other things like that size brick, I've got them just all together. I'm hoping as well that in the winter months, when I'm doing things of an evening, it will be better in here, because I've got a daylight bulb in here. This one here, this is the one that got delivered. So these 2 that I've put on the side, these are the 2 which I got picked up from Altrincham Hobbycraft, and this is the one that's delivered, and it fell into 2 parts. It's actually split into 2 parts, and it just doesn't seem, you see there's like bits of plastic hanging off it, and it just doesn't seem as good quality. So I put that one in the middle, hoping that the others would sort of hold it in place, because I thought if I had that on the end, it didn't have as much integrity. So I'm, you know, it's weird as well, because these 2 that I picked up from Hobbycraft had more packaging on them. So they had like a bit on the top and a bit on the bottom, and like a proper like surround with them that you picked off the showroom floor. And this one didn't, even though it went through the post. And it's obviously come a cropper. I'm loath to email them again, because there's been a right, you know, although they sent me a replacement for the one that got nicked, it's just, you know, there's like dirt on it there. there's actual like dirt on it there. So it's almost like one that they had sort of like kicking around, like they found like a really shitty one to send me because I dared to complain that the first one had gone missing. Yeah, so I'm not entirely impressed by that. And they keep sending me emails saying review it, but you know, it's not if I didn't have these two, I'd be giving a crap review, but it's not the really useful box company's fault. The Hobbycraft is rubbish. Anyway, yeah, so that's my video done. And I'm quite pleased with where I am. And now I've just got to get listing and doing things. And can you believe how many cardboard boxes I had knocking around? Considering that I reuse a lot of cardboard boxes, I have taken a lot of cardboard boxes down to the bins because I was just like, as much as I need cardboard boxes to post things, I don't need loads and loads of cardboard boxes in my living space. So I'm glad that I've done this exercise as well for the sake of that, because I've really had a good clear out. So thank you for watching, and I will be back again soon. I don't know what my next video will be, I really don't. I have a lot of bits in the pipeline and a lot of stuff which is sort of like backlogged, and but now I'm coming to edit my videos, it's becoming more frustrating because the editing software isn't working as well. Now that they've changed it, I have to put my clips in one by one now, whereas before I could just go, right, this is the video I'm doing, go to where it was, plug my phone in, go to where my phone is and just plug it. But now I can't drag and drop it because I have no idea. Microsoft is so annoying. Why do you keep making your technology less than it was? I may as well go back to Windows 3.1. Right, anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon, and I hope you're motivated to do your own sort out. Thank you, and goodbye. And goodbye from Ziggy. Yeah, man. Ooh, Lego, here I come.